Yeah, welcome to the new I Am Talking Black podcast with your host, Can't Just Work. That's the new I Am Talking Black podcast with your host. That's me, Can't Just Work. And hopefully new friend. Yes. Glad to be here. Yo, why am I doing this? Jump right into it. Why not? People say, hey, Word. You know, you got a lot of input. You've been through some things. You feel me? Like, I want to hear your viewpoints, sharing your narrative. Other than times where I don't really care to hear it. You know what I'm trying to say? Around them friends, them buddies, you feel me? Always trying to get them advice, always want to talk about things. But it's not really at the time or a convenient time for them to talk to you. So you like, you know, like, yo, Word. It would be best if you put your advice in your comments to better you. So here I am doing my podcast. So the name of the podcast is I Am Talking. My target audience, my community. You feel me? Everybody is welcome. It's all inclusive. It does not matter your sexual orientation. Doesn't matter where you're from. You feel me? I come from my perspective, my viewpoint. So I'm sharing from my direct view. So I'm pardoning if that, offends anybody. It's not my job to sit here and tiptoe around things and cater to every demographic. But if you find something you can relate to, you can understand, feel free to join in the conversation, but always be respectful. Again, that is the I Am Talking Black Podcast Hour with your host, Can't Just Work. All right, here we go. A little bit about me. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Place called Redhook. Nice little projects. My mom's, she had me at a young age. She was 16. My father, he was in his 20s. Life threw him a little curveball, So foster care, group homes, trying to find my way, really trying to find my way. It's tough out there for a young kid, especially a young African-American kid. Not trying to make any excuses. Well, after many trials and tribulations, many, I found myself in college, Full Sail University. A great place to be. Yes. I'm turning the music down a little bit, I gotta set the mood. I'm working and set against my first episode. But yeah, after many different types, like everything in my life, I finally got to go to college, and it was there that I get to hone my skills, improve upon myself, and I try to do the music thing. I still love doing music, but we all are fully aware what the industry entitles, and it's not really an older person game trying to break into, a mainstream media. Pardon me. So, I find myself doing a little bit of acting, doing stunts, personal training, a little bit of everything here and there to try to make ends meet. But the podcast thing has been something I touch base with a lot. And my friends and loved ones always say, there's nothing wrong with pivoting. You love engaging with people. You love speaking with people. You're very personable. Why don't you give the podcast game a try? So that's what I'm doing. And I also need, a little bit of bread. Scratch. Joke. There you go. Yeah. I need the bread, you feel me? It's like, I said the job market is very crazy. And I know a lot of people relate to that. And you would think once I received my degree that it would open up more. I thought that the job market would open up more once I obtained my degree, but that wasn't the case. You feel me? It's like there is a lot of nepotism, the AI, and there's fake jobs out there. A lot of jobs don't want to give people the opportunity to start fresh, for whatever reason it may be. It's not like, oh, the man or somebody trying to hold me back. This is the reality a lot of people face. So, I myself, like many people here in this country, are trying to, on the planet, I guess, is just trying to find a way to make ends meet. And podcasting not only allows us to do so, but also allows us to connect with a larger audience. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing. You feel me? I get to share my perspectives instead of going on these chat rooms or arguing with faceless bots about why I'm not allowed to explain myself, why I should be quiet, and you know,
Wow.
you feel me? A man is toxic and
Wow.
he should keep his mouth shut. Yeah, I'm working on the ad-libs and the sound effects.
Wow.
You feel me? But nah, really though, it's like it takes a lot more energy to go to different, chats and comments, try to defend yourself as a person, human being, trying to engage in what we call the human experience. You feel me? Because we all should be allowed to engage in what we call the human experience. And yes, you feel me, as a black man in America, I don't feel like I'm allowed to express myself in many public chat rooms, many public situations. I'm not allowed to express emotions without being judged or belittled for the emotions that I share. So here I am on a platform where I feel more comfortable, where those who feel they can relate to me, whether it be man or woman or, all in between. And that's, again, it's not for me to tiptoe around everybody's emotions. It's just like, if you're here, you understand. Like, I respect all people, and I expect people to give me the same respect in return. And even if you don't give me the same respect in return, I'm still going to give you this, the proper respect I should give you. Why? Because, again, I'm a strong believer in that everybody deserves opportunity in the human experience. Well, again, like I said, after, finding my ways, group homes, foster care, juvenile detention, blah, 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 in the streets and so on and so forth, I got to go to college. And I said I did music. I have won awards in doing music. It was great. I love performing. Music is amazing. But while I was in school, the training that I received allowed me to pivot into movies, TV shows, stunts, and acting. And again, that's a great field, but it's who you know. And I don't know too many people. I train, stay active, and stay prepared for the roles that come forward. But, again, seeking representation, trying to build upon my brand, working on myself. And it's not easy because there's a lot of people out there trying to do what you're doing, whether it be better or not better. It's just that it's who you know, who you're connected to. And I haven't been connected to the right people to help me take my career to that next level. So, with me being a father for the first time in 30 years, because like I said, I didn't, weird life, but I didn't have my first child until I was 30. I met my child's mother who's in college. She's very intelligent. I love her to death. She'll be on the podcast from time to time. She's amazing.
Wow. Right? Wow.
Right?
What?
What?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. Like, she's cool. But like I said, yeah, we have our daughter, and I'm just trying to I'm going to be the best father I can, power in words, and I want to be an active father. I want to be a present father, and for me to do that, I have to generate my own revenue, and again, podcast is perfect. You feel me? Because again, it's about honesty, being yourself, and building and talking. People need to talk about certain things. People need to hear about certain things without being, race baited or, men walk like this, women talk like this. All these different things, all these different narratives that we're placed into. You feel me? We should, this is a place just to talk. I mean, where, the old school feeling of, I respect you, you respect me, your opinion matter, you matter, I see you, I hear you. And that's really what it is, you feel me? Nobody should be belittled for sharing their opinion. We're not going to always agree, you feel me? Like, what world do you want to live in? Oh, God, mosquitoes and bugs. But what world do you want to live in where you have to always agree with somebody and always, that doesn't make no sense. That's not a place I want to be in. This is America, and this is a free exchange of ideas, free exchange of expression, and respect to the other people that you're talking to and you're dealing with. So again, this is my podcast. I am talking Black Podcast with me, your host King Just Work. And if some of these people, got doing sound effects. Some of these people have no type of education, no nothing, no effort, no life experience, but they're able to speak on so many different things. You feel me? And instead of arguing with these people, I feel like, why not speak on these things myself? I'm qualified. If not, in some situations, I'm overqualified. You feel me? Ooh. Yeah, in certain situations, I'm overqualified, you feel me? Like, I have won awards for my music. I I have performed for large crowds, more than 5 or 10 people, because some people have performed in front of nobody. I have been on productions of major production companies. I have been in the presence of great actors, great fighters who have won belts and champions. I've been on the mat with these people. I have been in the presence of greatness most of my life, and shout out to all those people. I don't want to drop no names. I ain't riding, whatever you want to say. You dig, respect. It's a PG-13 borderline rated R TV show, but you stay away from profanity. But yeah, you know, how you say, like, why not? Why not speak? You feel me? I'm not trying to get people to hate people. I'm not trying to get anybody to automatically agree with my point of view. I'm just trying to get you to see that there's a different way of thinking. Your way of thinking might be my way of thinking. You know, the original thinkers, creative thinkers, the emotional thinkers, people that rather think with their heart than, you know, with their mind all the time. Yes, it's right to consider, you know, the right or wrong of situation aspects, but you also gotta have empathy, and there's a lot of empathy being lacked in the world. You feel me? So, but you know what I mean? Like I said, like, let this be a safe place. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not judging anybody. I'm not better than anybody. I welcome anybody listening to look up my past. You feel me? See what I've been through. Look at my record. If you want to, that's okay. I'm not ashamed of it. Neither do I brag about the things that I overcame to get to the point I'm at. But again, this is the beginning. This is the beginning of the I Am Talking Black podcast with your host, King Just Work. And this is my official episode on June 19, 2025. And like I said, I look forward to growing with my audience. I look forward to getting better, allowing you to know more about me and me knowing more about you to better convey the things that I want to say to you, so you come back for more and more, and I feel like sharing more and more, and, you know, I can take care of some of these bills and provide for my family. You feel me? It's no joke. You feel me? Honest intentions, great intentions, but it's just like, yo, I put in the work. I did what I had to do. I'm not privileged, but I do feel entitled to obtaining the things that I'm deserving of having for the sacrifices I have made and the things I have done to put myself in a position to get those things to come into fruition into my life. You feel me? Yes, what I just not said makes perfect sense. You work hard, you should get good things should happen to good people, and I'm a strong believer in that. You keep hope, you keep faith, whatever you want to call it, all praise to the powers that be. Yes, you do good things happen to you. That's what it is. Put forth good power, energy, whatever you want to call it. So again, this is the beginning of many more episodes. Thank you all for stopping by. Yes, this is I Am Talking Black Podcast with your host, King Just Work, on June 19, 2025. You can follow me on website, iamwork.com. That's IAMWURK.com. On many social media sites at KHINGJUSWURK. And again, I'm your host, King Just Work, on the I Am Talking Black Podcast. And today is June 19, 2025. You all have a blessed and great day. Peace and love to all. Good night.